much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all. I got
15. How you doing? Anybody order Panera?
No, here.
I'm just kidding. We're just giving it out to essential workers. We're giving out lunches for you ladies
guys.
today. Sorry,
You're good. You're good.
Two of y'all working today?
Yes.
Okay.
Enjoy your lunch, ladies, and be safe, okay?
Wow, thank you guys.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you too.
Thank you.
What's good in the hood? This is for the Thrill Podcast, episode 5, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
We got a special episode today because earlier we decided to go out and distribute food to essential workers and homeless people. It was definitely a great experience. We don't do it to brag, but we did it because right now we know during this COVID, a lot of people don't even want to get in contact with homeless people because of the situation, and they believe that they're the ones that's getting it the most. But we had our mask on, gloves on, and we did our thing. Even essential workers were grateful. We'll play some clips of that for y'all to go and check it out.
And also just to encourage other people like ourselves just to go out there and help whoever needs it. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something minute. You can just take them a sandwich or something. Some people don't have enough money to get some lunch or something. So just encouragement for other people, just, to go out there and do something nice for somebody.
Definitely, to encourage y'all to do the same. And when y'all do it, if you do it, make sure you wear your mask and your gloves. But just show that love to each other.
I would say so, yeah. But on the flip side to that, we did have one person that wouldn't take food from us. I don't know if it was because they thought they would get sick or something. The guy that you were talking to, he didn't want to take water or nothing.
Oh yeah, we offered the homeless man a meal, and he just said no thank you. No thank you. I don't need it. No thank you. But it's crazy because this same homeless man, I offered him some money before, and he didn't want to take that. And I see him around all the time, which is very interesting. Why do you think he didn't want to take the money or the food?
I don't know.
Any ideas?
I have no clue. Maybe he's just standing out there. Maybe.
No, I seen him out, and he has like a tent in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe because I came up with the glasses, the mask, he probably thought
you looked suspicious.
Right,
That's what
maybe,
it was.
Maybe he thought I had COVID. Maybe he's like, nah, it's too much going on in the world right now to be taking food from anybody.
Could be, yeah. You don't know what people are thinking at this time.
Maybe you got a stimulus check.
I don't know. But watch our little clip here because the people that we gave the food to were very grateful, and it was inspiring to me because they were very happy that they got it,
100%.
so much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all. I got so much work. Fuck the jeans and the fact that I ain't got a collar shirt, cause I've been gaining experience in my field ever since I found out Santa Claus won't real. All y'all cheers with that thought all nice. These pussies slipping like line, getting formed all nice. Yeah, I'm the lion, all y'all mics fucking with that. Touch my cheese and wind up stuck in the trap. 3.5 if you tucking the strap. In your life if you get caught without it when they bust in your hat. That's why I fell out of love with the trap. Still grind, spitting moves straight your platform. It's all built time. They tell me slow down when it's still time. But fuck that. Rather go rush roulette and see what my luck said. I got some look on your book rap, so you just vibe. This money well spent, I'm more just vibe.
We bought in just enough.
We bought 4, exactly.
For your workers, because you guys are all down here.
Spend your last 5 is worth it, y'all.
And it's full of a lot of good stuff.
So much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all. Once the clientele popping, I'm setting up shop and knocking my competition smooth out of the box till the word can't be removed out of the block, and y'all cut like to be removed out of the drop. I'm in the couch at the top, can't get
for you guys.
all in base
You remember me? You and your coworkers for me, alright?
Yeah, no problem. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
It's an almond sandwich. It has apple with water in there.
Okay, I
Alright.
appreciate it, man.
No problem at all, boss man. Can you tell me a little bit about your story, or?
I mean, I come up here because I was supposed to start caddying at the resort, and then everything got shut down, so we've been trying to get by until they open it back up.
I completely understand. Is it just you? They got family members there, or?
I mean, I'm the only one up here. I got kids and stuff back in Rockingham, but
Gotcha. Well, I hope it gets better for you, man.
Tell them to be safe.
All right.
what's that?
Be safe.
All right.
Cover yourself all the time. This guy. Oh, dropping your phone.
My
Like
phone is essential.
your phone. How you gonna work without your phone?
Well, hey, how's it going? All right. Hey, I know you're out here all the time.
Lunch for you.
Thank you.
Yes,
You're
sir,
welcome.
yes, sir.
Thanks for going to the door for us.
Appreciate you.
Oh boy, oh boy. We're all close together, guys.
You're on the line.
You want me to be back here? I'll be back here, bro.
Social distancing. Let me get a 13. Yeah. Let's get 15. How you doing? Anybody order Panera?
Not here.
I'm just kidding. We're just giving it out to essential workers. We're giving out lunches for you ladies
guys.
today. And the 23. You guys. Sorry, you totally.
You're good. You're good.
Two of y'all working today?
Yes.
Okay.
Enjoy your lunch, ladies, and be safe, okay?
Wow, thank you guys.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you too.
Thank you. Y'all stay safe.
You as well. You too. So close to the camera.
Oh, they left. That would have been the two for them. We probably should have stopped at them first. The truck drivers, they're essential too.
Well, they should be because they're driving all across the damn country,
Yeah.
and they come in contact with everybody.
Right, they're getting their stuff delivered. Matter of fact, the client that I had that had COVID-19, he was a truck driver. The one that I came in contact with.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Well, that's because he's probably been going around driving. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep, give it to him.
How's it going, boss man? How you doing?
How you doing?
Lunch?
Lunch on me.
Thank you very much.
You be God bless, all right?
Be safe, okay?
I appreciate you.
Good day to everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, just bust it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around in a circle, right?
Hopefully, y'all get encouraged to go out there
And help people.
and help other people in need. This is not for bragging rights. This is to encourage y'all to do the same. If God blessed you, pay it forward. If someone in your life blessed you, pay it forward. I've been blessed, so it's time to pay it forward.
It was a good day.
Definitely. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
We got some wine. Since we did our good deed for the day, you know, we gotta drink the wine like Jesus turned water into wine.
Yeah. So if you guys have any inspirational stories to share with us, we would be more than happy to hear them so we can share it on our next podcast. And if there's anything else that you want to talk about, let us know, inform us, send us a message.
100%. We also want to give y'all some bloopers of a couple of our previous podcast. And
Where we fucked up at.
yeah. So we're gonna end it with that. Y'all have a
just
good
for
night.
a little laugh.
100.
So much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all. I got.
Welcome. This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 1. I am Thrillz.
I am Margarita.
And on this show, we're talking about everything.
And everything.
What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
And we talk about anything and everything arbitrary.
You said you were going to use that.
But I said it smooth that time.
I'm hurt.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
And we're here to talk about...
This fucking talk about... What happened?
I wasn't supposed to say... What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
And we...
What the fuck happened?
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz. This is episode 2, and I am with...
Maggie.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 2, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
Feel like you was smoking or something.
No.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz.
You forgot to say episode 2.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and this is episode 2. What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 2, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
I want to give everybody a shout out for checking out our podcast last week. We was basically like, we're gonna keep doing more podcasts. We got a lot of good. This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 3, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie. Stop.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 3, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
And today we're gonna talk about a lot of shit, but we're gonna start with talking about the. Run that back. I don't like that. What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
Hey, what's up with you today? What's up with you?
Do that over. Wait, stop. Sorry.
What's good in the hood? This is for. What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 4, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
Like always laughing at the beginning. What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 4, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie. Why you always sound like you're about to rap when you say the beginning?
Hey, I'm just... What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill... What happened? What you do? What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 4, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie, and we want to thank you for coming to watch our little podcast here.
Oh, y'all put little in front of it. Let's do little bit.
What?
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 4, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie, and we want to thank everybody for coming to our little show again. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I don't understand why that.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 4, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie, and we want to thank you again for coming to visit our little podcast. Motherfucker. Sorry, just stop. I just have an episode of Bloopers.
In the hood, this is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 5, and I am... What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 5, and I am Thrillz.
And I'm Maggie.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill episode.
Golly.
So if any of you guys have any inspirational stories for us, please share it with us so we can put it on our next podcast. Or if you have anything else that you want us to talk about, let us know. Just tag us and we'll get there.
And we also gonna throw in some bloopers for y'all for the end of this podcast. Hopefully y'all enjoy some from previous podcasts. Right now we at episode 5.
Yep.
Hopefully we continue going.
Just for the hell of it.
Gang gang.
So much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all.